and welcome back to Drawing Hub. So this is the beginning of a new series of computer graphics and image processing. In the first module, we have portions starting from basics of computer graphics and its applications, video display devices, refresh cathode ray tubes, random scan displays and systems, raster scan displays and systems. That is half of the module, and the other half is about the line drawing algorithms, which include DDA, Bresenham's algorithm, circle drawing algorithms, midpoint circle generation algorithm, and Bresenham's algorithm. And that's it about the first module. Now these are the two prescribed textbooks, one for computer graphics and the other for digital image processing. As you can see here in the syllabus, first we have to complete basics of computer graphics and its application. Now moving on to the text, this is Survey of Computer Graphics, Chapter 1. Computers have become a powerful tool for the rapid and economical production of pictures. There is virtually no area in which graphical displays cannot be used to some advantage, and so it is not surprising to find the use of computer graphics so widespread. Although early applications in engineering and science had to rely on expensive and cumbersome equipment, advances in computer technology have made interactive computer graphics as practical too. Now we will go through the different applications of computer graphics. Now the different application of computer graphics is the art of drawing pictures with the aid of computers, deals with creation, manipulation and storage of different types of image objects. That is the introduction. Now coming to the application, we have computer aided design, we have presentation graphics, computer art, entertainment, education and training, visualization, graphical user interface, image processing. Now this is about the application. Now going into detail, first one is computer aided design. A major use of computer graphics is in design processes, particularly for engineering and architectural systems. But almost all products are now computer designed, generally referred to as CAD, the computer aided design. Now, these computer-aided design methods are now routinely used in the design of buildings, automobiles, aircraft, spacecraft, computer, textiles, and many other products. Where you have to mark. This is the first application of the computer graphics. That is computer-aided design. You have to include this much for the first one. Now for some design application, objects are first displayed in a wireframe outline. So we also have wireframe outline form that shows the overall shape and the internal features of the object. Now actually this wireframe displays allow you designers to quickly see the effects of interactive adjustment to design shapes. That is why wireframe outline is used. Now software packages for CAD applications are also provided. This is an example of color-coded wireframe display for an automobile wheel assembly. Similarly, we have examples of aircraft and automobile. So animations are often used in CAD application. So real-time animations using the wireframe displays on a video monitor are useful for testing performance on a vehicle system. Again, it is demonstrated in subsequent figures. Okay. Now that's it about computer aided design. Now coming to presentation graphics. This is another application of computer graphics, presentation graphics. Another major application area is presentation graphics, used to produce illustrations for reports or to generate 35 mm slides or transparencies for use with projectors. Presentation graphics is commonly used to summarize financial, statistical, mathematical, scientific, and economic data for research reports, managerial reports, consumer information bulletins, and other types of reports. That much is about presentation graphics. Now, workstation devices and service bureaus exist for converting screen displays into 35 mm slides or overhead transparencies for use in presentations. Now, that is a brief description about what they have told earlier. and different examples are also given. Then comes computer art. This is the third application of computer graphics. Computer graphic methods are widely used in both fine art and commercial art applications. Artists use a variety of computer methods including special purpose hardware, artist paintbrush programs such as Lumina, other paint packages such as Pixel Paint and Super Paint, specially developed software, symbolic mathematical packages such as Mathematica, CAD packages, desktop publishing software, and animation packages that provide facilities for designing object shapes and specifying object motions. The first para. Again, we have different examples. Now coming to entertainment. This is the fourth application of computer graphics. Computer graphics methods are now commonly used in making motion pictures, music videos, and television shows. Sometimes the graphic scenes are displayed by themselves, and sometimes graphic objects are combined with the actors and live scenes. A graphic scene generated for the movie Star Trek. So that is just an example. Now, many TV series regularly employ computer graphic methods. It is used for entertainment purposes. Music videos use graphics in several ways. Graphic objects can be combined with live action. Even that is possible, and different examples are given again. Then we have education and training. So, computer generated model of physical, financial, and economic systems are often used as educational aids. Models of physical systems, physiological systems, population trends, or equipment such as a color-coded diagram. This can help the trainees to understand the operation of the system. For some training applications, special systems are designed. Examples of such specialized systems are the simulators for practice sessions or training of ship captains, aircraft pilot, heavy equipment operators, and air traffic control personnel. Some simulators have no video screen, for example, a flight simulator with only a control panel for instrument flying. But most simulators provide graphic screens for visual operations. Now, two examples of large simulators with an internal. So, again, examples are given. Then the sixth application is visualization. Scientists, engineers, medical personnel, business analysts, and others often need to analyze large amounts of information or to study the behavior of certain processes. Numerical simulations carried out on a supercomputer frequently produce data files containing thousands and even millions of data values. Similarly, satellites, cameras, and other sources are amassing large data files faster than they can be interpreted. Scanning these large sets of numbers to determine trends and relationship is a tedious and ineffective process. But if the data are converted to a visual form, the trend and patterns are often immediately apparent. That much. Okay, then there are different kinds of data sets, and effective visualization schemes depend on the characteristics of the data. A collection of data can contain scalar values, vectors, higher order tensors, or any combination of these data types, and data sets can be two-dimensional or three-dimensional. Color coding is just one way to visualize a data set. Now, additional techniques include contour plots, graphs and charts, surface renderings, and visualization of volume integrals. In addition, image processing techniques are combined with computer graphics to produce many of the data visualization. Then we have mathematicians, scientists, and others use visual techniques to analyze mathematical functions and processes, or simply to produce interesting graphical representations. This is the example of lighting effects and surface using Mathematica. Then again, you have different examples. And the seventh application is image processing. Although methods used in computer graphics and image processing overlap, the two areas are concerned with fundamentally different operations. In computer graphics, a computer is used to create a picture. Right. Now, image processing, on the other hand, applies techniques to modify or interpret existing pictures, such as photographs and TV scans. The two principal applications of the image processing: one is improving the picture quality, and second one is machine perception of visual information as used in robotics. To apply image processing methods, we first digitize a photograph or other picture into an image file. Then digital methods can be applied to rearrange picture parts to enhance color separations or to improve the quality of shading. An example of the application of image processing method to enhance the quality, again, that is also given. Now, medical applications also make extensive use of image processing techniques for picture enhancements in tomography and in simulation of operations. Tomography, what is tomography? It is a technique of X-ray photography that allows cross-sectional views of physiological systems to be displayed. Then we have both computed X-ray tomography, that is CT, and position emission tomography, that is PET. Use projection methods to reconstruct across sections from digital data. Now, these techniques are also used to monitor internal functions and show cross sections during surgery. Other medical imaging techniques, it is basically used for medical. That is what they are meaning by all this whole paragraph. Now, image processing and computer graphics are typically combined in many applications. Medicine, for example, uses techniques to model and study physical functions, to design artificial limbs, and to plan and practice surgery. The last application is generally referred to as computer-aided surgery. It can be used for computer-aided surgery. Two-dimensional cross-sections of the body are obtained using imaging techniques. Okay. Then we have the graphical user interface. It's common now for software packages to provide graphical interface. A major component of a graphical interface is a window manager that allows the user to display multiple window areas. Each window can contain a different process that can contain graphical or non-graphical displays. To make a particular window active, we simply click in that window using an interactive pointing device. Now, interfaces also display menus and icons for fast selection of processing options or parameter values. An icon is a graphical symbol that is designed to look like the processing option it represents. The advantages of icons are that they take up less screen space than corresponding textual descriptions, and they can be understood more quickly if well designed. Menus contain lists of textual descriptions and icons. That is about graphical user interface, and after that examples are given. Now moving on to the notes. Basics of computer graphics. Computer graphics is an art of drawing pictures on computer screen with the help of programming. It involves computations, creations, and manipulation of data. The end product of the computer graphics is a picture. It may be a business graph, drawing and engineering. In computer graphics, 2D or 3D pictures can be created that are used for research. Unit of image pixel or. Now, why is computer graphics used? Suppose a computer manufacturing company wants to show the sale of computer for 5 years. For this vast amount of information to be stored, a lot of time and memory will be needed. This method will be tough to understand by a common man. In this situation, graphics is a better alternative. Graphics tools are charts and graphs, and using graphs, data can be represented in a pictorial form. A picture can be understood easily just with a single look. That is the use of computer graphics. Now, what are the applications of computer graphics? As I've told you before, there are lots of applications. First one is computer art. Using computer graphics, we can create fine and commercial art, which include animation packages, paint packages. Now, these packages provide facilities for designing object shapes and specifying object motion. That's computer art. Now, computer-aided design, CAD. Designing of buildings, automobile, aircraft is done with the help of CAD. This helps in providing minute details to the drawing and producing more accurate and sharp drawings with better specifications. Then comes presentation graphics. For the preparation of reports or summarizing the financial, statistical, mathematical, scientific, managerial reports, moreover, creation of bar graphs, pie chart can be done using the tools presented in computer graphics. Then another application is entertainment. Computer graphics find a major part of its utility in the movie industry. It is used for creating motions, pictures, music, video, films, etc. Education. Computer generated models are extremely useful for teaching huge number of concepts and fundamentals in an easy to understand and learn manner. Another application is training. Specialized for training like simulators can be used for training the candidates in a way that can be grasped in a short span of time with better understanding. Then comes different types of computer graphics, interactive and passive computer graphics. Now, interactive computer graphics means it is active. It involves a two-way communication between computer and user. The observer is given some control over the image by providing him with an input device. Okay, we have the types of computer graphics. So we have two types of computer graphic: non-interactive computer graphic and interactive computer graphic. Non-interactive computer graphic, it is passive. That is, user will not have any control over the image. Example is a screensaver. Now, interactive computer graphics, it is a two-way communication. That is, the user will have some sort of control over the image, like ping pong game or animating pictures or graphics in movies. Now, coming to the detailed description. Interactive and passive computer graphics. Interactive computer graphics is also called as active. It involves a two-way communication between computer and user. The observer is given some control over the image by providing him with an input device. Example, observer sent his request to the computer through video game controller. Okay. Now, in non-interactive computer graphics, also known as passive. It is also known as passive computer graphics. The user does not have any kind of control over the image. It involves only a one-way communication. There is no two-way, only one-way communication. The image is merely the product of static stored program and will work according to the instructions given in the program linearly. The image is totally under the program instruction, under the control of program instruction and not under the user. Example, image is shown on television. We cannot do any change on it. So, it's just one-way communication. Next, we have to go through video display devices, which we will be discussing. Overview of graphic systems. That we will be doing on the next video. Now coming here, we have completed basics of computer graphics and application. Now we have to do video display devices. So till then, bye bye.